Welcome
Hello,
everybody!
everybody!
Finally here the European Legacy Master. We have little troubles.
So as usually we have to say sorry to
for the late time. We set up the streaming
Two times.
twice. One computer is broke 1 minute before the live goes on, so we have to set up everything, restart with a new PC, connect everything. It's very easily to do that. That is great because we have a great team for today with a lot of reps that come from all over Europe that help us with everything. So finally we are online
and we are so happy to
commenting that.
and also to make able everyone to see this amazing event. It's a really huge project that started really fast, so we are a little bit dazed that everything went fine and everyone comes here to play for the first European
Legacy Master, probably the first Legacy Pro Tour
ever
Europe.
made.
So made from the community for the community. That is so great. I love that. I love the fact that all the people here working together to make that possible. And I talk a lot in these days with the community, with the vendors, with our sponsor about that. This is our first project where nobody wants to gain from that, but each part of the community collaborate to create something special, and this is amazing.
Yeah, I think this is a really great example of the love that people spread into this format. Because as you said before, everyone is making their best just to make this possible in a really short time. So we need to say thank you to everyone, and it's a pleasure for us to have this event for the first time here in Italy.
Yeah,
So-
it's fantastic. We are at the fourth season, autumn edition here. There is also the main event of Modern with
And it's another big
400,
record.
yeah,
84 player, 400.
184 player. Probably the biggest tournament after COVID in Europe.
Yes.
Probably, yes, more than a Legacy Champion qualifier.
Yes, yeah, that's for sure. But I think that's also a record for
For four seasons.
yeah, not also for four season, for a non-wizard event, you know.
No,
I mean,
no, it's not the record. Maybe tomorrow we can break that because the record is from Bazaar of Mox and
No,
that is 500.
yeah, I spoke for Italy.
For Italy, probably yes, more than one of the last of tournaments. Probably we broke the record and this is the record for Italy.
And it's strange because every
I think
time-
it's time to go to the match, but
yeah, of course.
we have a lot of time to talk about that, and I think we can go to the match. For round number 3, probably the two players are 2-0 each. We have Callum.
They are 1-0.
No, this is the round 3. Round 2.
Round 2.
Ah, siamo stati bravi. We are good because we just in time go live for round number 2. So
There's
in one side there is Callum with Painter. It's a well-known player with and
We will say this sentence a lot today because it's an invitational, so
the
everyone
level is a nice day
it's
level.
really
yeah.
high, and also a lot of players are well known in the community, not only in their local community, but most of the time in all of the Europe or the world. So
Yeah, that is so great.
it's a great opportunity.
I asked to the boot to fix the point of the two player. Okay, so we have Midton with green post against Painter. See. Okay, I would like to show for the first time the playmat of the top 8. This is a special playmat made by an artist from Bulgaria. I'm not able to say the name. If you want, you can find in our website, and the website you can find in the chat with point ELM and the bot reply you. You can also chat for Discord, for season Facebook page, and the match started with Land Goblin Welder.
Goblin Verder was an old card in Legacy. I mean, we saw it a lot of times back in the days, but now he's only played in this kind of deck, and it's really huge.
Yeah, it's a special card because you play that in Vintage for a lot of time in Welder stacks.
Yeah, but also in the first days of Legacy, we saw it. I'm not sure about this match. Ooh, that's a huge addition to the deck from the commander, the last commander inspired to the Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
And for everyone who doesn't know what the card does, it says it's a 2/2 that costs 1 green, 1 red, and
Yeah.
you can spend as many mana as you
the
want.
Tyranny.
Yeah, and when it comes into play, it fights or it does damage.
Yeah. Fight.
Fight.
No,
No, I
probably
think it
that's
does
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
To to another creature. So
with his force. Yeah, it's a very good card. In the other side, we saw another card from Commander. That it's the card that costs 3 that make a Doctor.
and you can sacrifice a doctor to exile the first card of your library and playing it until the end of turn, or you can pump one of your creature, giving in +2/+0. So, and it is also really good with the Velder because you can exchange the token with another artifact. So
Okay.
now we are seeing Sagas in his full power. Every deck that is able to replace the mana you lost by sacrificing it usually makes this card really, really strong.
Yeah.
Now we need to ask everyone to tell the player that they need to shift their board.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Because we can see everything.
Team. Yeah. Oh, Bolt in Elvish Reclaimer is so good because now Mython is not able to find post with the crop rotation effect of the card. So there is a lot of damage for Mython.
It's not an easy matchup, I think, for Green Cost because your opponents hasn't a linear play pattern for the game.
Yeah.
It can go off really, really fast. So, as we saw, most of the time you are not able to develop all your land drops.
Yeah, true. Okay. Okay, sideboards for the 2 players. Callum probably can side in Magus of the Moon, that is a crazy card in that matchup.
Of course.
Also Torpor Orb can see game to shut down effect of creature.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but probably you have a lot of card to cut, like Solid Guide the Lantern, Twin Not Sniper.
It's not that easy because your opponents got endurance or something like this. So having cards like the Lantern that can exile every card you mill from his deck with a trigger of endurance on the stack could lead you to a victory. So I think that the most important part of this game is to understand which one is the attacking player, you know?
Yeah.
Because most of the time you will end up losing because you misunderstood your position in the match. So from my point of view, Callum is the attacking one.
Yeah, and now that Callum is on the draw, it's very difficult for him. No? What do you think
We will
about
see.
match? Yeah, maybe a great start from Callum, like turn 1 Magus of the Moon. Can shut down.
Callum got a lot of fast start and impressive play in the
Mython
first few
side
turns.
out and the runs, I think.
For sure he knows better than us what he needs to do against Painter because I mean Green Post is not one of the most played deck in the metagame right now, so you need to be a really specialist of the deck.
If you choose to pick that deck. So I mean this tournament is very special because we will see a lot of great players like Callum, but we have also Javier Dominguez, Daniele Terra, something like Togores,
All the best
Godic.
player.
All the best player are here today to try to win that first edition of European Legacy Masters.
This is an important thing to take in mind because every one of your opponents knows perfectly what he needs to do in order to beat you, and even if they are playing a deck that is not a tier 1, most of the time it will be their pet deck, so this means that they played the deck for so many years, and the game is tricky a lot of times. So we are hoping to see playing Magic on another level, not the level where the cards matter, but the level where the respect between the players.
This tournament is so hard
game.
because every time when you start the match, you have to play very, very well, and every match will be very hard because the level is so high. Win a streak of 4 rounds is so difficult here. Not a great start for Mitton, but he decided to keep the hand.
Urza Saga lead the game.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Oh.
Now another Goblin.
Yeah, the Goblin Engineer is a
Similar
mix
to-
to Walder and Entomb effect.
And it's a creature that fits perfectly in this strategy because you got a lot of interaction with your graveyard, so you are able to transform this effect in a real tutor most of the time. And it's also a threat that your opponents need to take care of. Tabernacle.
Okay, Tabernacle is a great card because take a lot of time
And also prevents you from facing token from Saga if your opponents decide to pay for their goblins.
Yeah.
So,
this is a great move.
and in this particular case, this is not. There's no.
The card is not great in the matchup, probably.
No, the card is not great, but most of the time when you play the Tabernacle, you're losing a land drop basically.
Yeah.
The Tabernacle doesn't add any
But
kind of mana, but
probably
in
not
combination
here.
with
The Yavimaya, you
Yavimaya,
don't lose mana because you can tap for green.
for green, so it becomes a real land drop.
Yeah. This so
With a really powerful
Oh,
and
Dark
unique-
Depths. Dark Depth is a great move because now Mitton can crop for the Trespian stage. Okay, Soul Guide Lantern is the target of Callum. Saga. Oh, a new card that we saw. We saw in the. It's the card that, in combination with another transform with Mishra transforms. You don't. Callum doesn't play the other part of the cards, but he reused that card to create a threat from
Now
the
let's
graveyard.
see.
Fable. A very good card.
Yeah, really powerful addition to the format because it allows a lot of stompy deck to.
Yeah. Oh, crop for 2020. That is game. Wow. Turn 3 kill for Mitton. Great. So 1-1. Wow. That is incredible.
Yeah, that's the combo-ish part of the deck.
Yeah, Mitton decided to have that combo in
to
the
be
deck.
to be aggressive and
Yeah.
then
He knows that probably this is
game plan on the draw to win the match in that way. Okay, so game 3, and
Now we need to make some thinking about the role of Blood Moon, because your opponent showed you that he has the ability to go off with Merit Lage, so everyone knows that if you play the Blood Moon and your opponent
Play the Dark Depths
it
without-
comes into play without any counters on it, so cracking Blood Moon means
Cloud please dismember from ours. Yeah, that is great. Wow. So he can go off without the second pieces of the combo. And without Resident Stage he can go off with a card combo with his opponent.
yeah, and
That's impressive.
and that's also tricky because your opponents need to develop a lot of mana, so of course any Blood Moon effect is good, but it's risky at the same time.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Maybe.
Wow. Turn 2 of Magus seems good, but
Seems that Callum says, okay, I don't care about anything, I will shut
Yeah.
down all of your cloud post, and now you need to work with this Elvisher Flamer.
also the fact that Minton can start.
Yeah, Mitten can sacrifice
Find a land to
Ooh.
find the.
But
not
not
now.
now.
Wow.
That's another really impressive
Fury,
card.
Pitch Fury.
Fury, it's a really powerful play.
Yeah,
for
all the elemental are so powerful.
really, really powerful play for every Stompy deck.
Yeah.
Because you can spend all of your mana in the first few turns just
Yeah.
to take care of your opponent's threat or develop some kind of permission permanent like 3-sphere chalice or stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
also kill the opponent
and then,
early threat.
Yeah.
But also, if you took that in late game, Fury is a bit down because he's a 3-3
Double
with double strike. Tabernacle, that
Yeah.
is red mana. But that is not so bad because you can use that mana for play something here.
Yeah, and also Callum invested a lot of resources
Here.
in
Oh, the Force of Vigor. Wow, we don't see the card because the graveyard is on the right. So he played Force of Vigor for this for double single.
Yeah, Callum went almost all in
Yeah.
in the previous turn because he did Magus pitching Magus plus the Elemental, so now position is not that clear. Newton is able to develop some mana, Callum got a threat. Perfect now. We're fixing everything and we are able to see the graveyard of both players.
Okay. First of your pitch crop is not what you want to pitch because probably you want to go for the combo.
Yeah, I mean, you are right. Sacrificing one of your mountain
Yeah.
in order to search in your deck for a dark depths and then dismember
Your opponent's Magus of the Moon. It's a very great move.
especially in an end of turn.
Yeah.
Zero opponents are not able most of the time to respond.
Attack for 2.
They're not.
No. I know what is the problem.
They are
they are inverted the life. We have to turn the tablet. Crop rotation for Dark Death.
Now it's time.
It's time for a mountain with zero snow counter on it.
Let's see if this member join us.
Probably
Oh, you got-
not.
How many cards you got this year? A lot.
Oh. Oh, yeah, the Tyrannid that killed Magus for a
Made.
2020. Wow, that is impressive. That is so impressive. Wow. Wow. What a move.
Yeah, especially because it's a new card and the card got a lot of potential in my head, but we haven't seen it played because
No.
you know
Yeah,
on Magic
it's
Online.
green and red.
Yeah, and also on Magic Online you don't have access to this card.
Yeah,
So-
there is a special thing that I want to say here. When you see the deck list with Cardboard Live up, you can't see that card. You can't see
Why?
because the database of Cardboard Live is from Magic Online. So
right.
we have to substitute. In fact, there is a player in the room that played Triumph of Santa Caterina,
Right,
and
we don't have
we
it,
substitute with Syringe. Yeah.
Old but gold.
Yeah, it's like the same. A white creature with an angel.
Yeah, it's a placeholder.
Yeah,
So everyone knows.
I hate the fact that Magic Online could be a different legacy format
Yeah.
from the real paper Magic. Now it's beautiful because we need to restart play Magic real, but in long time the split of the two format could be a great problem.
Yeah, and also it gives us a lot of economical problem because every time a card is released on Magic Online, especially from the set, it spikes up to the moon, and because everyone wants to try the new card, so you can see many 5-0 online, even if the card is not that great. So every time they decide to release something, there's a big shake-up in the real prices, and that's not something that makes me happy, to be honest. Because I mean, Miss Cambo was strong even before Magic Online,
Yeah.
but no one noticed that.
Yeah,
only because
I
you
have
you
a
are not-
card. For me, there is a card that is so strong, but people doesn't play. Comet Stellar Pup. The Planeswalker
Yeah,
that roll a dice to make an effect.
It's another card we need to test, but you know, not everyone has a big group of friends that can gives him the opportunity to test all the new cards. So most of the time, if you want to try something different, you need to do that on Magic Online.
Yeah.
And if you're not be able to buy the card, it's not the best. I don't know what to say. As you said before, two different formats are not good.
No,
Because-
you can see that when you talk about Arena. In Arena, there are a lot of different formats from the real. A short Pioneer that is called Explorer, I think, or something like that. There is
And,
each
and
enemy.
even different card made only for Magic Arena.
And that is not good because when you go
to your shop or play a tournament, you see the difference.
You will face a different meta game, so
It's similar to play a different game.
yeah.
So I don't like that. I like the fact that in Magic there are a lot of formats, but if a format it's made with all the cards,
You need to have access to all the cards.
or switch off from Magic Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, in that way, I don't want to say that we need to destroy Magic Online. I want,
Magic Online, it's a great tool.
but
I mean,
you have to implement that with all the cards.
the real
I
and the
don't-
online needs to match.
Yeah,
There's no way.
I don't care about graphic, animation. I play Magic cards, so I play 90th century games.
Yeah, of
So
course. The game
it's
it's
very
old.
So for me,
if you
it's
change,
okay.
even if you change the layout of the card, making it more modern, more colorful, more brilliant, there's nothing you can do to make the game more exciting in this way. So we're used to it. We don't need animation. We don't need to see every creature we play popping up from the screen and doing something. I need to be able to play with all the cards that formats allow me to. So
I think we are ready for seeing an interview that was made yesterday. So we can go to the interview that was made by me yesterday night with the head judge of European Legacy Master, that is Luca Chiassoni, a level 3 judge. That means a lot for us because also the community of judges make a lot of work in that tournament and create a great team for this first edition of European Legacy Masters. So we can go to the interview in just a few seconds. Hey guys, we are here at the Four Season Autumn Edition. Today is Friday. We have the Team Trios event with 60 teams at the event with 180 players. This is really impressive for
It's a
the
lot.
first day of the event. And tomorrow we have the European Legacy Master. With me, Luca Chiassone, the head judge of the European Legacy Master. Thank you, Luca, for coming. My first question is, what do you think about this tournament?
Yeah, this tournament is really a tournament that I have in my heart. I love to play in this tournament during the Team Trios events.
Yeah?
And I've played today, I've played the last Team Trios events in the Four Season. And I always love to be to have the chance to be the head judge of the Legacy.
Yeah?
I've been head judge for the past Legacy Invitational for Italian Legacy players, and it's really nice to be the head judge for this first edition of the European Legacy
Masters. Yeah, for me, European Legacy Master is a crown of I talked with Togores today about the fact that this is the last pick for a commentary event because this is the Pro Tour of Legacy for Europe. It's something strange. The level is high stakes of level. There are plenty of good players tomorrow that will play to become the first winner of this event. This event is great with every rep. We have one rep for each country, and that is crazy because for the first edition we have done more of 20 countries. They fight with strikes because in Italy yesterday was a big strike, but there is a person that comes to play for tomorrow from Poland that make a trip about 22 hours.
Oh, that's
that is
crazy.
Crazy and amazing. I love that thing. We are at the Legacy Pro Tour of Europe.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I had the chance in the past to be just a floor judge in a Pro Tour, and this is kind of the feeling in me about judging actually a pro tour for legacy players. I love the legacy community. I've been legacy players. I've been a legacy player for a couple of years. I had the chance to play also legacy, but having the chance here to be the head judge of this event, it's kind of crazy for me as well. I'm really excited to have the honor to be the head judge of this tournament.
Yeah, I talk a lot today with Gianluca Bose, the main sponsor of this event, and the feeling is amazing because we talk a lot about the fact that community create a pro tour for community,
Yeah.
and that is so amazing. The people that work around the European Legacy Master are people that love legacy and play people that play at Magic, and that is the very great thing of today. Tomorrow we have the chance to assist a very high level Magic match with Dominguez, Mengucci, Vogt, Bonanni, a lot of good players,
Togores as
Godic, Togores, a lot of the best Magic player, the best Magic wizard in the legacy scene.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It's something really great to me because, as you said, it's just something created from the community, started from the community for the community.
Yeah.
And I really love to feel like part of this community. And to me, was like when they offered me to be the head judge, I was just amazed. It's something maybe someone can just feel okay, just a random tournament, but to me it's not a random tournament. To me it's like I have the same feelings when I judge the high level tournament, and to me this is and will be treated as a really high level tournament with high level players.
Yeah, I love the fact that all the parts of community of Magic work together. We have the judge staff that work for make this possible, and that is I'm very grateful about that. The fact that all the legacy and Italian judge work for make that possible. The fact that player made that possible, and also the fact that a big tournament organizer like Four Seasons works to create that event.
Yeah.
In fact, the community work and make a treasure for the tournament organizer, and we have more than 180 players today, more than 400 every main event. That is amazing. The Four Seasons, it's bigger than a GP at this moment.
Yeah.
For tomorrow we have more.
Don't call them GPs.
Yeah.
GPs are something from the past, but
The thing is the same. For tomorrow we expect like 1K of player.
Yeah.
That is like an old GP stuff.
just like imagine the last Eternal Weekend in Asia.
Yeah.
It was like 388 players.
Yeah.
We have more than 400 players. We're going to probably break the 10 rounds
Yeah.
break for players. There
I'm
will be
very grateful to make that coverage. 10 rounds plus top 8. Yeah, it's cool. And
it
also,
will be hard for you.
yeah.
I know that
I
a
can
lot of
spoiler a thing that for Sunday we make an announcement that the winner of each Four Seasons main event in Legacy are qualified for the next year at the LM.
Oh,
that
it's
is
really nice.
my spoiler for today.
And another, it's not a big spoiler, but talking about stuff.
Yeah.
The head judge for the Legacy main event will be former level 4 GP head judge Matteo Callegare, which is a great
Yeah,
judge.
The stuff is so
Yeah.
great at this event. The stuff is
thankful.
like a pro tour.
Yeah, we're going to do here at Four Seasons. The organizers will value a lot the staff, and they hire plenty of judges and plenty of quality judges, not just numbers, but also in quality. We see Jacopo working over there. We're making an interview, Jacopo.
Yeah.
And it's really nice
Yeah,
to
it's
see
amazing.
that also staff involved is high level stuff. We're not talking about just the small tournament you have at your LGS. This is really
This is something special.
Yeah, it feels
It's an
it feels
unique
special.
event.
Yeah,
The opportunity to play at this type of event is limit. You have only 4 times to play
Yeah.
at the event. So hope that this interview is something for the community that we will see. So thank you for coming here, Luca. I'm glad about that, and I will make that tomorrow you will see that whole at the Twitch channel of Four Season Tournament, and see you tomorrow at 10
Yeah.
no yeah at 10:30 a.m. in that channel.
Yeah, we're going to
And
start at 11.
Me and Marco Male, we will stream all stuff, a lot of rep work with that. We will interview in the floor. That is a new thing in our live streaming. We have text coverage, a lot of photos that we will amazing. I think that event we will be amazing. So thank you for coming, Luca, again. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, we are here at the Four Season Autumn Edition. Today is Friday. We have the Team Trios event with 60 teams at the event with 180 players. This is really impressive for
it's a
the
lot.
first day of the event. And tomorrow we have the European Legacy Master. With me, Luca Chiassone, the head judge of the European Legacy Master. Thank you, Luca, for coming. My first question is, what do you think about this tournament?
This tournament is really a tournament that I have in my heart. I love to play in this tournament during the Team Trios events.
Yeah.
And I've played today. I've played the last Team Trios event in the Four Season, and I always love to be to have the chance to be the head judge of the Legacy.
Yeah.
I've been head judge for the past Legacy Invitational for Italian Legacy players, and it's really nice to be the head judge for this first edition of the European Legacy
Masters. Yeah, for me, European Legacy Master is a crown of. I talked with Togores today about the fact that this is the last pick for a commentary event, because this is the Pro Tour of Legacy for Europe. It's something strange. The level is high stakes of level. There are plenty of good players tomorrow that will play to become the first winner of this event. This event is great with every rep. We have one rep for each country, and that is crazy because for the first edition we have done more of 20 countries. They fight with strikes because in Italy yesterday was a big strike, but there is a person that comes to play for tomorrow from Poland that make a trip about 22 hours.
Oh,
that is
crazy.
Crazy and amazing. I love that thing. We are at the Legacy Pro Tour of Europe.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I had the chance in the past to be just a floor judge in a Pro Tour, and this is kind of the feeling. Is kind of the feeling in me about judging actually a Pro Tour for Legacy players. I love the Legacy community. I've been Legacy players. I've been a Legacy player for a couple of years. I had the chance to play also Legacy, but having the chance here to be the head judge of this event, it's kind of crazy for me as well. I'm really excited to have the honor to be the head judge of this tournament.
Yeah, I talk a lot today with Gianluca Bose, the main sponsor of this event, and
Hey guys, we are here with Nif. Oh, we have the wrong name. We have to switch.
Okay.
No, we have.